Misa Hylton has commented on the recently released video of Diddy and Cassie at the hotel, saying that it has triggered her own trauma and that Diddy needs help. She is praying that he truly does the personal work and receives it. But that's not all loves. If you didn't think that it's really over for Diddy, you better believe it now after this shocking hotel footage. It looks like other ex-baby mamas and friends of Kim Porter are also bringing their cards out to play. Coralie is also in full mama bear mode and has vowed to protect Kim's twins at all costs. We'll talk about that later, but first, let's go over everything Misa revealed about what she went through with Diddy after that video was released. Initially, Misa revealed that months prior to Cassie's lawsuit, the feds had contacted a few close associates of Diddy, and she was one of them. She never revealed what she told the feds, or if she cooperated. She just stated that the feds had reached out. The next time Misa spoke about the case was when Diddy's houses were raided. So when the feds King and Justin were detained, while the search was going on, and from the videos and photos, which made rounds you can see them in handcuffs talking to authorities, at the time it was already reported that Misa was blowing Diddy's phone up about the boys being put in handcuffs by the feds later on. She also shared a clip where law enforcement could be seen entering the Westlake property with firearms drawn and fanning out across the home, searching for even evidence. In the process, King and Justin were detained in a hallway inside the house, and you can see Justin approaching law enforcement personnel with his hands above his head at one point as King is being handcuffed with his chest pressed against the wall. That clearly upset Misa, 'cause she wrote in the caption of the footage, "This overzealous and overly militarized force used against my sons Justin and Christian is deplorable. If these were the sons of a non-black celebrity, they would not have been handled with the same aggression. The attempt to humiliate and terrorize these an ENT young black man is despicable." Baby Misa commented to the video of Diddy and Cassie in the corridor, and I'm not sure if it indicated that she was standing with Diddy or that she was just worried about the lads. Cassie has to relive the terror, and I am heartbroken for her. I understand precisely how she feels, and because of my empathy, it has made me relive my own pain. These young people were raised by women who genuinely cared about them. We prioritized God and education, remained united, and worked together to support their ambitions. Misa is trying to communicate that she went through the same thing as Cassie. But what does she really mean when she says that her trauma was triggered as a child? Two of the youngest don't have their mother here, so it has been our responsibility to support them. Their father needs help, and I'm praying that he truly does the personal work and receives it. I personally would not doubt that Misa also went through the things that Cassie went through when she was with Diddy, 'cause didn't we also see signs with her as well? In fact, when we talk about how Diddy used Cassie to humiliate Kim in her own home, he also did the same thing to Miss. So with Kim, in case y'all don't even know about that love triangle, let me break it down. So Diddy opened up about when he met Kim in an interview with Essence, and said, "The first time I saw her, she was at the studio with her ex-boyfriend. I wasn't trying to holler at her or anything, but I was admiring her, her lips, her eyes, her mouth, her shape, her energy, and thinking, I wish I had a girl like that." Then soon after that first encounter, Andrew Harrell hired Kim as a receptionist, and even Andrew could see how much Diddy was in love with Kim. Apparently everyone could see that Diddy was visibly in love with Kim, yet he was still with his longtime girlfriend and mother to his firstborn Misa. But Misa was still in the dark about what was happening, and she even struck up a friendship with Kim during this time. In fact, when Kim split from her boyfriend, I'll be sure, she reportedly went to stay with Misa and Diddy. But Misa had no idea that she was opening her doors to the person her man was deeply in love with. According to Misa, Diddy began cheating on her with Kim, and after Misa and Diddy eventually split, Diddy and Kim made it official in 1994. But even before the breakup and Diddy moving on with Kim, There were already rumors that Diddy was putting his paws on Misa when they were together, so it's actually possible that she completely relates with Cassie, because she went through it too. But you know what if there's another person who has been communicating in code without directly accusing Diddy of anything? It's Cora. Remember, Kimora previously had an interaction with Diddy that scared her to death. She was interviewed by New York Magazine, and she told the reporter that Diddy threatened to hit her while she was pregnant after an outburst. So if there's someone who was close to Kim who witnessed how Diddy can get his camera, also considering how close they were, Kim probably told Kimora a lot of what was going on. I mean, if she wasn't even that close to someone like Cola Boof, yet Cola was out here talking about how Kim told her that Diddy tried to make her lick Cassie's tampon, and how Diddy took Cassie to her home and forced her out of the bed at 4:00 a.m. so that Cassie could get in. Just imagine how much more Kim told somebody like Kimora, who she actually had a close friendship with anyway. After Cassie's lawsuit dropped, Kerr shared a cryptic post on her Instagram story alongside a heart emoji, as you see. So shall you reap then in follow-up stories? Kimora made it look like she was really aiming at Diddy. She wrote that she was starting a girl gang consisting of women who are aggressive in their support of other women, and asked everyone if they wanted to volunteer in addition. While the story was making rounds, Kimora recently shared a picture of herself with Kim Porter from a throwback era, complete with another heart emoji. She also kind of revealed a secret message when she shared photos of her twins, Jess James and Delilah, at their senior prom. She wrote, "Prom 2024. I'm so very proud of you, my babies. I love you always and will protect you fiercely to the end. With all I have, congrats. My loves, you made it at the comms twins." Kimora also shared the twins' prom ride in another post, adding, "You know you're cooked when you let the babies take your Lambo. I love you, Jess and Delilah. You are stunning, honey." Do you see how Kimora is suddenly trying to communicate something about Diddy personally? I think the girls need all the love they can get in the world, especially since being bombarded with comments about their father after the hotel footage dropped. It was so bad that they even had to restrict comments on their Instagram page, because as per usual, not all the comments were nice. So if Kimora feels like she needs to protect them, she actually should. And I'm assuming that the girls are the reason why she can't call Diddy out directly. I mean, as much as Kimora has hinted that she thinks Diddy was involved in Kim's death, going at him so strongly while he's the one taking care of the girl she has vowed to protect could be really messy. But you'll need to remember that when it comes to Mora, her trauma could actually be beyond Kim, 'cause she also lost another friend tragically because of Diddy. Yeah, I'm talking about Erica Kennedy, who worked in the fashion and music industry as a media writer, blogger, and publicist. Erica was actually the best